So one of the great advantages that this gives you as somebody who can see trends, for example, if you can see a trend in the States, in the UK, and other countries, you know that eventually it's going to get to Spain. It might take a year, it might take a couple of years, but you can prepare for it and you can be ready for it. And a lot of trends at the moment that have come out of the internet and come out of the social media area of the internet are now starting to be incorporated into life in Spain, but they're still not there. If you can position yourself as an expert in that, and you can actually build yourself a business around that, you've got an excellent chance of being successful. But always bear in mind, learn Spanish. Very, very, very important. If you think you can't learn Spanish, you're wrong. You can learn Spanish. Everybody can learn Spanish. It's not a very difficult language in certain ways to get up to a great level which is usable in business. It's a really good language to know in that sense. It's not massively complicated. If you go into it thinking you're not going to be able to learn it, you won't be able to. But if you go into it thinking you will, it's one of the languages that you will be able to learn. Make sure you go wherever you are. If you're in the UK, if you're in the States, go to classes before you come. Spend time surrounded. It's not difficult these days to surround yourself with the Spanish language. In fact, it's very easy because you've got the internet. There are websites like one of the people who's interviewed in the new product is Ben Curtis. He's got a website called Notes in Spanish. Brilliant free videos about all aspects of Spanish life in Spanish, different levels, beginners, intermediate and advanced, so that you can actually learn things about living in Spain. Now, what we've recorded is a set of interviews. There are 14 interviews in total, and they're absolutely excellent. They give loads of information, practical information about how people manage to come here, how they set themselves up, how they, in a lot of cases, finished up doing things that they didn't actually start out thinking they'd be doing in Spain, which is very important. You've got to be adaptable, because if your first plan doesn't work out, well, you've got to have another plan, haven't you? So think about it in that way, that you'll come with an idea, but don't expect the country to adapt to you. You will adapt to the country, and you might finish up doing something really different to what you initially came over to start doing. But if you do that, if you listen to the advice that's given in these audio recordings and in the ebook that accompanies it, if you look at all the extra resources that are put in it as well, it'll give you a great start if you're moving to Spain. Don't just come over and think everything will fall into place. It won't. So get yourself over here, but do it with a plan, and that plan can be very useful if you have some help, and that help you can get from this audio book. It's called Success in Spain, and hopefully it's something that's going to be interesting for you. Now, if you look down at the bottom of the screen now, you'll see an email address where you can get yourself on a pre-list to be told as soon as this audiobook comes out. And to start off with, obviously, the first few days, for the first certain number of people, I don't know whether it'll be 50 or 100 who buy it, there'll be a discount on the audiobook. And also, I'm going to give them a few bonuses, and the bonuses are going to include another audiobook which will help you to avoid getting ripped off when you're buying or renting a place in Spain. It will give you all the tips that estate agents use. It will give you all the necessary information. It will also give you some great anecdotes so that you don't become a victim of some estate agent's patter in the future. So have a look at what you're at the have a listen to this. I'm going to put a web page up as well, but it's not up yet. And also sign up for the newsletter that's on the website www.valenciacomment.blogspot.com. Sign up for the newsletter and you'll get first notice about when this audiobook and this ebook is coming out. It's really worth your while, because this will save you thousands and thousands of euros when you're coming over to Spain, and it might even help you get a life here and not crash and burn like so many other people have done. That's the idea anyway. Yeah? Great to speak to you.